Good morning, students. This is Shashi here. So, we are going to continue with the chapter 4 materials, metals, and non metals. Okay. So, last time we have seen these experiments. The oxides of metal or non metals are acidic or basic in nature. Okay. Last time we had done the experiment and we have seen that the oxides of non metals are acidic and oxides of metals are basic in nature, that we have seen earlier. Okay, now today we'll see reaction of metals with oxygen. Okay, reaction of metals with oxygen and reaction of non-metals also with oxygen. Okay, so this comes under your chemical properties. Okay, so first of all, iron is what? Metal. Copper. Copper is what? Copper is also metal. Okay, now this iron, its symbol is Fe. If it will be reacted with oxygen and water or water vapor, you can see, then what will happen? Rusting will occur. That much you must have studied in class 7 also. Okay, now look at you. You can see this is a gate, grill gate. It is made up of what? Iron. This is made up of iron. So this is in contact with air. Surrounding air is there, and in air what is there? Water vapor is also there. Okay, water vapor is also there, and oxygen is also there. So iron is what? Iron is metal. So its symbol is Fe, and it is coming in contact with what? With air. In the air oxygen is also there, and oxygen is also there, as well as water vapor is also there. Okay, so this gate is made up of what? This gate is made up of iron. Iron symbol is Fe. It is coming in contact, means it is getting reaction. It is getting reacted with what? Water vapor present in the air, H2O. And in air what is there? Oxygen is there. Oxygen is there. So this reaction is taking place. This whole reaction is taking place, and we can see the oxides. Iron from shiny, it is becoming dull in color. Okay, rusting part, can you see the rusting part? It is becoming brownish in color. How it is happening? Because this iron is what? Metal. This iron is metal, and it is coming in contact with the air. In air water vapor is also there, and oxygen is also there. So the reaction is taking place between iron, water vapor, and oxygen, and due to that rusting is taking place. Okay, so the question can be arised that why iron grill gates made up of iron is being painted. Okay, grill gates, you can see the gate here, it is painted here. Why it is painted? It is painted so that when it is painted, then the iron will not come in direct contact with air, that is with water vapor and oxygen. It will not come in direct contact with air and oxygen, so rusting will not take place. So anything you'll see made up of iron, that is being painted. Why it is being painted? So the upper layer is painted, so now upper layer, this paint will come in contact with air and water, not the iron, so it will not get rusted. Okay, so here question can be asked, why the iron grill gates are being painted? Okay, so you can give the answer, or anything made up of iron is being painted, or metallic things are generally painted. Okay, now again you can see this one. This is a metal, copper. It is made up of what? Copper. When it is exposed to air, okay, in air what is there? Oxygen is there, water is there. So when it is coming in contact with air, then what's happening? Greenish coating. You can see here greenish coating. Okay, so it is also rusting is taking place. Okay, and its layer, upper layer is becoming dull. Greenish coating is taking place on its surface. This is due to what? This is due to expose into the air. So when copper vessel comes into the contact with air, then what happens? Greenish coating occurs on the surface of the copper vessel. Okay, so you can see here that when a copper vessel when a copper vessel when a copper vessel is exposed to moist air for a long time, it acquires a dull green coating. I have shown you in the figure. Okay, the green material is the mixture of copper hydroxide CuOH2 and copper carbonate. Okay, so this is the reaction. This is the reaction. This is the reaction involved in that. Okay, so copper to Cu means what? Copper. Copper is coming in contact with what? H2O. H2O means water vapor present in the air. CO2. CO2 is also there in the air. CO2 means carbon dioxide, and oxygen is also there in the air. So overall what reaction you are getting? CuOH whole 2, that is copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. So this is the reaction. This is very important reaction. You have to learn it. Okay, so the question, what happens when a copper vessel is exposed to moist air? Then what happens? It acquires a dull green coating. I have shown you in the figure. Okay, due to exposed with what? With exposed with the open air, and in the air this water vapor is present, oxygen is present, and carbon dioxide is present. So rusting takes place. Okay, and that rusting comes in the form of green coating. Okay, now one more thing, sodium is also metal, and it is very reactive. Okay, what is the symbol of sodium? N, a capital N and small a. This is the symbol of sodium. So what happens? Sodium metal is very reactive. Okay, and it reacts vigorously with oxygen and water, and in the reaction lot of heat is produced. When the sodium will kept in the water, if there is a water and sodium piece when will keep in the water, what will happen? Too much heat will liberate. Okay, too much amount of heat will be released. Okay, so therefore it is stored in kerosene. Okay, so sodium is kept in kerosene. Why it is kept in kerosene? Because in open air oxygen is there, so it will react with oxygen. Then if we'll keep in water, then it reacts with water also, and too much heat is generated. Okay, that's why it is kept in kerosene. Got it? Now you can see when sodium is kept in water, then what's happening? See, you can see sodium is reacting with water. Okay, and too much heat is released. Can you see? Vigorously, it is reacting vigorously, means too much, it is too much highly reactive. Okay, and so much heat is released, highly reactive. Okay, so we cannot keep in water also, in open air also we cannot keep, because it reacts with oxygen also. In the air oxygen is there. Okay, so that's why we used to keep in what? We used to keep in kerosene. This is the reason. Okay, so with kerosene it doesn't react. Okay, so why do we keep the sodium into the kerosene? So that if we'll keep it in water or in open air, then it will react too much. Okay, so to keep it safely, we used to keep it in kerosene. Okay. So 3 things we have discussed today. Okay, so I'll give you the question. I hope you'll able to complete it. Okay, so see you in the next class. Thank you.